Greenwich in the United Kingdom. A leader whose decades of public service, healthcare, advocacy, cultural leadership and humanitarian initiatives have left an indelible mark both in the UK and in Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to fly all the way from the United Kingdom and from the Royal Borough of Greenwich to this important island of Spain. We are so grateful to be here, and we want to, first of all, I would like to thank Clevenard for actually inviting me to speak about this topic, and also for all the organizers, Her Royal Highness. We've got ambassadors here, entrepreneurs, investors. I just want to say, and all protocol observed. It is a pleasure. It is the best organization to be able to share ideas and to move on, as everybody will be here wanting to know what is the best for all of us. I will first of all, as mentioned already, my name is Councillor Dr. Dominic Mbang, the immediate past mayor or last year past mayor of the Royal Borough of Greenwich, and also a chief of the northern part of Ghana, representing the Cllr Kingdom in the UK and Ireland. So I got excited when I saw all the traditional and cultural information that were shared, because wherever we go, we have to actually do that. But before I tackle on my subject, I would like to just use 30 minutes to speak about when I went round over nearly 1.5 million people that I met for the, at the Royal Borough of Greenwich, the message I put across. It is very, very important that before we achieve any other thing, we have to be able to have the family unit together. We have to be able to have the family unit together. I had the opportunity to see all cultures and all tribes and all people, and I can tell you, if husbands and wives can stay together, our children, the sky will be the limit. The second area is about ourselves. We are busy doing so many things and sometimes forget about our own health. As a health professional for over 30 years, I can also say that we need to look after ourselves before we can go out and do any other thing. Our doctors will write to us and we don't even get the opportunity to even read the letters. If you are a woman, your breasts must be checked. Your cervical area must be checked. And also as a man, your prostate must be checked. I should mention this because it's very, very important. We cannot achieve anything if we are not healthy. So that is the point I wanted, the third message I put across. The other area was volunteerism and championing, and which links up to our topic today. Volunteerism, it is very, very important that when you have energy, even if you go on pension, the message or the kind of knowledge you have, pass it on to other people. There are people who cannot talk for themselves. Be an advocate of others and try to volunteer and champion what you are very, very what you know that it is something that you are able to possibly support other people. The last part of it was also our culture and our tradition. As the second African in the Royal Borough of Greenwich to become a mayor, I can say to you, you see me dressed like this. I was like this in the airport. And when I got there, they actually tried to say, oh, you have to take this. I said, that is my tradition. And the stick you have seen goes with my tradition. So you don't even speak about me taking off what I wear. Will you tell somebody to take his coat when he's at the airport? And they say, oh, we are really sorry to say that. At the end of the day, we have to advocate for our culture and speak about where we come from. So on the humanitarian side, and I will now go straight to how we can invest and how we will be able to. An individual or organization that puts money or capital into an asset with an expectation of earning future financial returns or profit is what we are speaking about investment. It is very, very important that there are many types of investment. Retail investments, we have institutional investment or investors, active investors, passive ones. We have accredited investors as well, value investors, And we also have growth investors, momentum investors. All these, because of time factor, I will say are those that have advantages and disadvantages. You see which one it can fit you, and you'll be able to take it and really run with it. Supporting humanitarian causes is a powerful way to make a big difference in the lives of those affected by crisis. My brother, my sister, what is it that if you have so much money in the bank or you have houses and you are not able to help somebody who is in need? It is very, very important to think about when you die. I have been in the health service for 35 years or more, and what I've seen powerful, the most powerful, the wealthiest. But when it comes to death, you go, just like what the Bible says, you go, you come with nothing, and nothing shall you return with. So my brother, my sister, the impact is reaching out to people who are in need. And I will say that is the most important thing. Now, who are the people who can support that? The local support group, charities, for instance, volunteers, corporate support, businesses, they are able to support, and personal responsibility. You don't need to be rich to be able to reach out and help any other person. The little that you have, you should be able to share with somebody who hasn't got. The Bible says, when I was hungry, you gave me to eat. When I was thirsty, you gave me water. When I didn't have shelter, you gave me shelter. When I was in prison, you came to visit me. The book of Quran also speaks about how you will be able to help the vulnerable, the people who need that help. My brother, my sister, that is the most important thing we need to do. And humanitarian is something that we have seen big countries and politicians have made the world in such a way that millions of people are looking for daily bread. As we can see, in Syria, over 16.7 million people are requiring some help and type of aid. In Gaza and the Palestinian territories, 3.3 million people. You go to Ukraine, 12.7 million people. The Democratic Republic of our own place, Congo, 21.2 million people are affected. Afghanistan, 22.9 million people. I am so proud that when I was mayor, we fought hard and our borough became a borough of sanctuary, meaning that if you are being persecuted in anywhere at all, we will embrace you. And that is exactly what we did to the Afghans, to the Syrians, and also to the people from Yemen. Ethiopia is another place, 10 million. South Sudan, 9.3 million. And Chad, 7.8 million. My brother, my sister, I will now go to how we can, in our own small way, how we can be able to help ourselves. When you come to this country or Europe, majority of us are immigrants. When I was a mayor, again, I tried to speak to people, try as much as possible to make sure that you get your own property and make it as your bank. Because when that property becomes your bank, you can trade that property to be able to leave something behind your children, and it will be able to help you to even take further money from there to be able to buy even further properties. It is very, very important. And what is it the banks normally will get us into trouble with when it comes to credit scoring? And I just want to tackle on that. That debt cards, we should try as much as possible not to be, and then keep your credit utilization low, check your credit for any mistakes at all, and try as much as possible to make sure your name is in the register. If your name is not in the register as a voter, it goes against you when it comes to credit scoring. Making sure that you have diverse cards. Having over 100,000 in the bank doesn't make you credit worthy. Your ability to borrow and then pay is what the banks look at you to be credit worthy. Where you can get better offers to be able to buy houses or to invest in whatever you want to invest in. And think about applying for credit building card, which is also very important. So keep your old accounts, don't close them because it is an advantage for you. Use the soft eligibility checker. Don't keep applying too many. When you are refused, don't keep on applying because it will go against you. And also think also about your partner's credit file. If you are doing something together, like you are joint accounts, it is important to make sure that even if you are excellent in your credit scoring, your partners should also be excellent. So as you work together, you should be able to take loans together, to be able to invest together and do things together. Avoid using credit card to withdraw cash. That would go against you as well. And also, try to avoid regular moving from one home to another, because stability as to where you are, because they also take care of your address. And if you get to, if they know that you are moving from one place to another, your credit check shows that it's like you are possibly running from your landlords. And that is one thing that you must, creditors take this seriously. And think about signing up for a credit monitoring services like the Esprian, like also TransUnion, and also the check file. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to look after yourselves. Remember to reach out to help other people. I come from the kingdom of Kusau in the northern part of Ghana, and of course, when we say Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah comes to play, isn't it? And currently we have His Excellency Mahama, Dramani Mahama, who is our president, and of course, the king that installed me is King Abogrago Azoka II, who is the paramount overlord king of the Kusa Kingdom in the northern region of the Upper East region of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure having your audience, and thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's just it. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that meaningful and powerful speech, without a doubt.